Hi book friends, this is Kat. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just a short one over what I got for my birthday. I did buy some books and then I got some bookish related items and I just want to share that with you today. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and start with some bookish items that I received. One is from an aunt, and she bought me this very cute little owl bookmark, and it says always grateful on it. Let's see if you can see that. So yes, this just gives me fall vibes, but I thought that was really, really sweet, very cute. My family knows that I do a booktube channel and they know I love to read. And then I had another aunt who is picking up a new hobby, or has had picked up a new hobby, and that is crocheting. So she crocheted for me bookmarks. And so one of these bookmarks is this nice little pink heart-shaped one. So there are two ends and you just put it in your book. So I have this book right here. Just put it in your book just like that and you close it. And so the little ends just stick out, and that's really cute. So I love them. I'm already using a few of them already, but I took them out. So anyway, this one's one. This one is like the little leaves. So see how cute that is? Just stick it in that way so the leaves are on top. This one's the little flower with the little leaf on the bottom. It's cute. And this one's probably my favorite because it's like a big rose, and so there's this leaf on the bottom. So she did a really great job with this, and I love them. I put them on my bookshelf too if I'm not using one of them, but I have been using some of them in my other books. So anyway, that is the bookish items that I've had gotten for my birthday. And so another thing that I did do was I bought myself a stack of books that I've been wanting for a while. So I'm going to go through that stack. The first book that I did buy for myself is Holy Habits by Andrew Roberts. And basically it's a nonfiction where it talks about discipleship. And that is a direction I believe that God is kind of showing me and guiding me. I find that I'm in places of influence, and so I see myself kind of stepping in roles here and there, if not direct discipleship, but also indirect, if that makes sense. Anyway, this one I thought was a really good pick, and so I think that Roberts uses the scripture Acts chapter 2 to help with some of the principles in this book. So anyway, I can't wait to dive into that. It has been on my TBR since I started watching BookTube. Anyway, the next book that I did pick up for myself is A Girl Called Samson by Amy Harmon, and I'm very excited for this one as well. This talks about an indentured servant, and she decides to run off to join the American Revolution disguised as a male. And so I've never read any of Amy Harmon's books, so I'm really excited to give her a go. The next three books I'm going to talk about are in a series, and this is part of the Melanie Dickerson Hangin' I believe I'm saying it right, series. And so book number 5 in that series is The Princess Spine. Now, you don't have to read these books in order. They're just companion novels, but I like to read series in order or books in order, whether they're companion or not. So this was the next one that I had to read. And this one follows a character named Margaretha, and she has her eyes set on one guy, and then this other guy comes to the castle and I guess is warning her about the guy that she has her eyes on. So she doesn't know what the deal is. One guy wants her to spy on the other guy, and she's like, well, I'm not a spy, but something like that. So anyway, I'm excited to get into that one. The next book is the 7th one in that series, and that is The Golden Braid. This one is a Rapunzel retelling, from what I understand. And yeah, first name, Rapunzel. So that's all I need to know. And I can't wait for that one as well. And then the last one I did get from that series, this is a pretty long series. I think it's like 11 or 12 books. But this one is number 8, and it's called The Silent Songbird. And I believe this one is going to be like a Little Mermaid retelling. But this one says that Evangeline, she is trying to run away from a political marriage that's being arranged for her. And she joins a small band of servants journeying to this place, and she pretends she's mute. And one of the leaders has his eyes on her. I think he finds her intriguing, and the story will ensue from there. And the last book from the stack that I got, and again, really excited about this one, is The Divine Proverb of Streusel by Sarah Brunsfold. She wrote The Extraordinary Deaths of Mrs. Kipp, which I absolutely loved. And so I saw that she had this book, and I can't wait to dive into it. This one says, shaken by her parents' divorce and discouraged by the growing chasm between herself and her serious boyfriend, Nikki Warner seeks solace at her uncle's farm in a small Missouri hamlet. She spends the summer there, picking up the pieces of her shattered present so she can plan a better future. But what awaits her at the ancestral farm is the past, one she barely knows. Among her late grandmother's belongings, Nikki finds an old notebook filled with handwritten German recipes and wise sayings pulled from the book of Proverbs. With each recipe she makes, she invites locals to the family table to hear their stories about the town's history, her ancestors, and her estranged father. So I'm going to stop there. But I love the book of Proverbs. It's one of my favorite books of the Bible to read. I've probably read that book a lot. I can't even count, but I've read that book so many times. And I like Sarah Brunsfold's writing. So I think it's going to be a great time. Editing Cat here. I forgot to mention that I did pre-order a book, and that is Across the Ages by Gabriel Meyer. I am very excited about this, but it doesn't come out until November 4th. This is the 4th book in the series of her Timeless series. And so I forgot to mention it here, but I wanted to mention it right now. Okay, back to Video Cat. So this was my stack of books, and they just look so pretty together with all the colorful spines. And they're going to go on my shelf, my unread shelf. So I hope you enjoyed this video and saw some of the goodies that I did get for my birthday. And the next video I'm going to have is going to be my November TBR game. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful October, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.